Hello everyone and welcome back. Meatdept here. I'm so glad you could join me for another video today. So we're in the Speedman Simulator, and as you see, we have 300 trillion speed. So I think today's the day we're gonna go ahead and do the 300 trillion speed rebirth. We're gonna set back up, get some of them juicy new upgrades, and see how close we can get to the retro land. Now, I know I'm probably not gonna be able to get this in this video, but we are definitely gonna be able to make some serious gains, and that is for sure. So yeah, let's go ahead and hide these pets because they are taking up a lot of space. So if you don't know already, there have been some new upgrades added to the game, and there is one big one, which is basically it cuts down the time your amulet has to cook in the oven. So if you scroll down here, you know, they basically boost up things like faster training speed, chance to get free egg, more walk speed, more pet storage, you know, the standard kind of stuff. Get more souls, but there's faster amulet crafting time for 1 million tokens. You can do it 3 times, so it's probably going to cost about 6-7 million tokens to get all 3. Basically means that when you go to Atlantis, that when you get your amulets in this little machine here, when you craft new with your souls, your rebirth tokens, well, right now it's going to take 1 hour and 15 minutes to craft another emerald amulet. So if I got 3 of those upgrades, it's probably going to go down to like a half an hour or something. So you could get a lot more chances to get a really good amulet. So yeah, that's what we're doing here. So I don't think we have anything else left to do. I mean, we have 300 trillion speed. I guess we could maybe try to burn up the rest of this here, since I do have some. So let's just go ahead and hop on the machine here and get it going. As you see, it does go down pretty darn fast. You know what? I'm going to use the boost anyway, so I may as well. Where are they? In the shop here? Whoop, go to the shop. Let me just pop one of each of these boosts, get them rolling because I'm going to need them. Also, something to take note of, it is 3 times energy and 10 times speed and also times 2 souls. So it's actually not a bad time to grind. So let's go ahead and get that done. We may as well use up as much as we can and get the most gains as possible. Man, it gives me 620 times speed here. This is a really good zone. I'm going to miss this retro zone. It's like 2.5 trillion speed to get back in this place. So yeah, we'll see what happens. So I think that's all it. So I'm all set to go. I have all of my pets equipped, and I keep clicking stuff and nothing's happening here. Here we go. So yep, I have all 10 of my pets equipped. Beautiful. So I'm going to get yeah, it definitely takes a couple clicks. I'm going to get 60 billion tokens, dude. That is insane. And I'm gonna get 30 billion rebirths. I'm basically gonna double my rebirths. As you see, I have 32 billion right now. We're gonna get 30 billion. So let's go ahead and do it. Let's do it. I'm so excited. I've been waiting to do this a long time. Oh my goodness, we did it. Okay, so now you see, because of my upgrades, I start with 1 quadrillion. So what I'm going to want to do with that energy is immediately come into the zone, the 40 million zone, because it gives 520 times speed and burns it all up. You see that? It just went crazy and unlocked all the way up to future for me. So let's go ahead back to the city first though, because there is some chests in here that I made sure to keep ready just so I can get a little bit of additional gains here. So that's not bad at all. There should also be one for me in Dragon. It's ready to rip. It is. And let's see, how far can I get? Can I get to jungle? Yes, I can. I know there's one in jungle. And then future, I think, was the last one. So I like to rebirth and collect all of these at once. It's just what I like to do to get that little bit of extra boost. So let's go ahead and claim it if it lets me. Go off to it again. Bam, there we go. All right. So now if we hop on the treadmill, yeah, we have a lot of energy to work with here. That is for sure. So let's now go to the upgrade machine and let's see what we can do. So we have a lot of tokens, right? We may as well get faster amulet crafting time. So I'm actually curious to see what 1 drops it down to, not to go back and forth and all that, but we know it was 1 hour and 15 minutes the first time. So 1 brought it down. Okay, it still says 1 hour and 15 minutes. I wonder if that's really the case. Maybe it's just a bug. I'm hoping it's just a graphic bug. So let's still go ahead and buy them because why not? So yeah, it's going to cost you a total of 6 million like I thought. So I have that maxed out. We're going to put this back to 1,000 right here. Let's just go ahead and increase the pet storage just because it's cheap. The walk speed, I mean, I guess we can use more walk speed. Faster training speed, always a good thing. Chance to get a free egg. Let's start with even more energy, 500 quadrillion. Definitely get more speed from the treadmills. Get more souls, and yeah, everything's maxed. So at this point, I flipped it to times 1,000, and we go ahead and just beef up this just a little bit here. So I'm probably going to want to save some of my tokens to, you know, craft amulets and whatever other upgrades they might come out with along the way in smaller bursts. So let's just do some of this. All right, so let's stop there for now. That is 74.24%. That's pretty good. So we're feeling pretty good. Let's go ahead real quick and go back to the 40 million zone. This is what I like to do now. So I open up all those chests and I got a little bit more energy. Let's come back here and use this zone to really beef it up. This is, I think, the second best zone anyways for me. And as you see, yeah, it's gonna take a while to burn through this. Wow. Okay. So this is definitely gonna take a minute. So we'll come back when it burns away all this speed and we'll see, or all this energy, and we'll see what actually stops that. That's gonna be awesome. All right, so we're closing in on the end here, and I was not expecting to get over 6 trillion speed. Keep in mind, guys, I haven't pulled a single shoe yet, right? I rebirthed. I started out with whatever I started from the upgrades I had, and I just opened up the chests. And this is all from that. I haven't even done a single shoe, and we're at 6.69 trillion speed after rebirthing, dude. Oh my goodness, this game has gotten out of control. OP. That means we can actually go back to the retro after this. So this is like a 300 trillion speed noob to pro for sure. We just got another 180 SP. Oh my goodness. So can I pick up this one? I can barely pick up one, but I can do it. So look at that. I got enough speed to do that right after rebirth by collecting all the chests. Oh my goodness. That gave 970 OC. Now I have the ×2 boost on, plus it is ×3 energy on top of that. But oh my goodness. This is going to take a while to burn through that. So that's pretty much it. That was the 300 trillion speed rebirth. We noob to pro'd it right back up to retro where we were, ready to start grinding again. And we didn't even lift a single shoe until we got here. So, wow. You definitely want to take advantage of the upgrades. I know a lot of you have told me as complete free-to-play players that you're able to see gains like you've never seen before. And I will agree. When I made that video a few weeks back, I guess, a couple weeks back at this point, when they changed all the upgrades and added that stuff, it was a game changer. Gains are real, and yeah, this is pretty much the culprit of it. Instantly back to the last world. Insane. So I hope you enjoyed this. Let me know your highest rebirth that you've done and how many rebirths you have in total. So what's your highest speed ever been and how many rebirths do you have? I'm interested to know. Do you have passes? Are you free to play? What's the case? So yeah, I want to thank you for sticking with me, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.